Page 58, Dinosaur Stomp. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to a new musical symbol, the little sideways arrow. It's called an accent mark. There are different kinds of accents, different symbols for them. This is the most common used. Now we have a problem when piano is we can't really do a true accent. So for piano, all it means is you play it a little louder than normally. Whatever dynamic level you're playing, soft or loud or whatever, if it's an accented note, you just play it a little louder for that note. Take a look in the music on Dinosaur Stomp in the left hand at the beginning. You see these little arrows under these notes? Well, if I decide it's loud, if I decide without the accent it's, how loud is that? That's loud. If I'm going to do an accent on it, I got to play it a little louder than that. And then in the second measure, you see the accent is only on the C sharp, not on the others, so that gets a little louder than the other. And that's an accent. Now look at the last two measures of the second line. The accent is only on the first note of each measure. So that note would be louder. And then that's how accents work. Now I'm exaggerating the accents because the electronics I'm using tries to level out the dynamics. So I have to exaggerate everything in order to get it to even sound a little bit louder. But that's what we're doing here. The right hand doesn't have any accents till you get to the bottom, the last two measures. Then all those notes, and I drop the wrist on each of these, both of them. And that's an accent. That's the best we can do on piano. The true accent, the louder part is only at the beginning of the note, or the attack of the note. That would be ba, and then you'd come back down and play the rest of the note at the regular dynamic, is where it's supposed to be. But with the piano, all we can do is play the note and the piano takes over. So it's ba, and then it gradually comes down. That's not a true accent. But that's the way it is. I have a little problem in doing accents when it's loud, at the beginning. Because all that does is just make it louder. I mean, it could be put in very loud if that's what you want, but we're learning accents, so we'll deal with it. Dinosaur Stomp. You're in just starting out in G position, the left hand, and the right hand doesn't come into the third line, and then you're up here in G position, huh? So that's about where we are, I guess. 4/4 time. It says slow and heavy. I guess the dinosaur stomping is slow and heavy, whatever that is. I wonder if I really need to go through and point out every little thing by now, because if you've gone through the book carefully, you should be able to pick out these things. Now, if you're not sure and you're questioning and you're not sure about something, please go back and go through the book again. If this is your first time through the book, you should go through it again anyway, because you'll have missed things and you'll have forgotten things, and it's important that you get these before you go on, or you're just going to get lost, or more lost, whatever. I'm going to give us 4 counts. Let's play this together to double check the notes and the rhythms. Now, I don't do dynamics on this. I just play the notes and the rhythms, but I will try and put in the accents as best I can. So go ahead and put your hands in that G positions where they go, and go ahead and put the right hand up if you want, or you can leave the right hand on your lap until right before you need it, and then put it up. I'll leave that up to you. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, rest.